All right, folks. What I got here is a '02 Honda Civic LX model with a D15b Jdm swap, 5-speed. This car's got about 205,000 miles on it. Basically, what happened was the old motor had slung a rod out and shop down the road imports these Jdm motors from Japan, and he happened to have one of these D15Bs with a manual transmission sitting in his warehouse. So I went down there and picked it up for about 800 bucks. It's got about, I'd say, 50,000 miles tops on it. This is a great alternative for these 01 to 05 Civics if you're looking for a quick fix to your blown up D17A1 motor. You can get these D17s or D15s even for these Japanese import companies pretty cheap, and they're going to start in low miles on them. Check down in here and see how clean this oil, or see how clean it is on top of the under the valve cover. You see how clean it is. There's no carbon built up. It's pretty shiny down in there. The transmission was matching too with this 5-speed transmission. As you can see, this is the D15B non-VTEC version. It's pretty much a direct install. The only thing I had to swap out was the throttle body, because the throttle body on the Jdm motor did not have cruise control, and I wanted to keep the cruise control in this car, so I just put the throttle body off and dropped the motor right in the car. It pretty much pulls right out the top. If you take off your water or your power steering, your alternator, and pull your compressor off and put it back, you have enough room to pull this whole swap out the top of the car. You don't have to drop it out the bottom. It fires right up. No check engine light codes or nothing on it. You don't have to swap out a bunch of sensors or nothing. The only thing that's funny with these D15s compared to the D17, the Jdm D17s, is, I found this out the hard way, is the Jdm D15B timing belt is actually one tooth shorter, or actually one tooth smaller than the D17 timing belt. So I think it's a 103 tooth timing belt is what you need for this motor. The 104, I think, is what's on the D17s. I actually put a D17 belt on here and fired the car up, and it ran. It was just there was a noise coming from the timing area, and I thought it was the tensioner, and turns out the belt was one tooth bigger, so I had to pull it back off and put the old belt back on. The only way you can get you have to order that timing belt from Honda, because they don't make that timing belt's only for this motor, and it's they don't, like Gates or Dayco doesn't make that belt here in the US for this motor. But yeah, it runs great, man. This thing probably gets I think you get 37 miles per gallon with it on the highway. I do these swaps quite often, and it's the first D15B I've put in one of these 01 to 05 Civics, and I like it. I've been driving it for about 2 weeks now with no problems at all. And if you're looking to replace your 02 Civic motor or 01 to 05 Civic motor, this is a great alternative. If you can find a D15B non-VTEC, it pretty much drops right in this car. If you guys got any questions about this swap or anything else, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see if I can answer it, help you out. Take it easy.